well today. So my dryer, I think it's just definitely done this time. It's been on its way. It's been on its way out. Yeah, now I think it's done now. I think it just gave out. Lucky for me though, that in the next building we have washer and dryer that we can use. We don't have to pay for it either. So while it is a pain in the ass to schlep wet clothes to the next building, it's not terrible. So I brought the clothes over there a few minutes ago. They're in the dryer. I'm going to do a live stream. Then I'll go back over and check on them. Until I can get my act together and buy a new dryer, that's just going to be how it has to be for right now. I'm going to live through it. I mean, I've had that dryer for quite some time. So, what are you going to do? I haven't showered yet. I wanted to get into the shower, but then I had the debacle with the dryer. So here I am. Okay, first person here is Be Wise General. Hi, Adonis. Be Wise General. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You got money coming in. Life is coming into balance. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. You may be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling grounded and stable, life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Alpha General. Alpha General. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Cause for celebration comes in around career moving forward. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. May even have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Not bad. Kirti, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got new beginnings on the horizon. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or anything that's been static, disappointing, out of balance. Any of this nonsense needs to move into the past. And then life could be moving forward this spring with new energy. You may have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could even have choices and options coming in. May have an Aries around. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Mega, love. If you're undecided about something, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. But laying down the law, setting boundaries, and leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you could help your love life move forward successfully with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're in a well-functioning relationship, current relationship may move forward, but anything dysfunctional would need to move into the past. I'm going to show you what the inside of the dryer looks like. This is why I think it can't be fixed. So first of all, I've been struggling with the clothes getting stuck up there. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a sock and a hand towel. But then there's this metal piece here that somehow got intertwined in it. And I think that's what caused its final demise. I can't get it undone. I was able to get my Walmart hoodie with the moons on it out, and it seems like it's intact. So this is where we're at right now. Yeah, there's, I think, 2 socks and a hand towel stuck in there. Anyway, time for a new dryer. I wonder what they go for these days. I probably don't even want to look. Anyway. Cole, General. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. And then you may have cause for celebration coming in around having choices and options around social activity. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have some money coming in, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Rip Hand Deep, love. Rip Hand Deep, love. Okay, you have you do have commitment here. If you're currently with someone, current relationship may be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you could have choices and options. Expressing your wants and needs and being clear about what you want when it comes to love could lead you to success with cause for celebration around the Sagittarius. Maybe a Gemini. If you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You also could have a Virgo coming in. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. So if you're not with anyone, it may be new energy coming in. Kimon, general. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. Oh, did I do Cole already? I'm up to Kimon, right? Oh, I'm an idiot. Kimon, general. You have choices and options around social activity. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, bringing cause for celebration. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And then you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Lily, hi. Reading around work, I have had to learn a huge amount in a short time span. I feel quite neglected by my team leader, Nadine. I get no feedback on how I'm doing and I feel forgotten. Okay, let's see. Well, she seems to think that you're doing really well. Like perseverance has paid off and the hard work you put in does not go unnoticed. It may be that she's kind of ignoring you or neglecting you because she doesn't feel like you need the help. She doesn't make it right, but she just may feel like you kind of got it or you kind of know what you're doing. But things look like things are moving forward for you. I would say something to her, you know, that you want feedback or you're curious on what she thinks. But overall, I think things are going well for you. And I think things are going to continue to go well. Vicky, you don't, especially brand new. Ours cost, 500 pounds. Shit. I don't see why you don't look for a secondhand one. We had a secondhand one in the past and it's done the job for a couple of years. So that's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll see if I can find that. That's good thinking. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, in the meantime, like I said, like it's in the next building. You know, I don't have to put the clothes in the car and drive anywhere, and I don't have to put quarters in the thing. So in the meantime, until I get the money together, I could just use that. My washing machine works. That's fine. I mean, there's a washer down there too. I think there may be one washing machine and 2 dryers down there. So, I mean, it's really fine, but I've had this washing machine for quite some time. I can't even remember when I got it. So it's really served me well. But yeah, I will see if I can find a used one. That's a good idea. Thank you. I think I'm up to Aries Sun for the next 24 hours. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You got choices and options coming in around life moving forward and success coming in around work, school, or business. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Not bad. Davy, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life is moving forward and your perseverance pays off. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs and you have cooperation and compromise suggested around both personal and professional relationships. C11, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life is moving forward. You're ready for it. Money's coming in. You could be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may have a new journey that begins. Pretty good. Pretty good. I am Sakshi is a faithful with me. Is this a committed relationship? Are you in a committed relationship with this person? I would say yes, this person is faithful, but I'm curious if you're in a committed relationship because I don't see commitment here. If you've been together a long time, that may be fine. Jim, I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice on Monday. What will happen after? They're probably going to want to have a meeting with you about it. They may want to offer you something. They may offer you something to stay, but they're probably going to want to have a meeting or discuss it and want to know what your plans are for the future or why you're leaving. I don't think that they're going to want to lose you. Yeah, I think you'll have a meeting and then you'll make the decision after that, but I think you're moving forward. I don't think you're going to stay there. Let's see what happens. Butterfly, love. Butterfly, you have a wish that comes true around love moving forward. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. At the Knight here and the cause for celebration. If you're not with anyone, you may have somebody new coming in that may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. You may feel like life is starting to function better around personal relationships as we move through the spring. Magician's heart, love. When it comes to love, you've got disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That anything that's been out of balance, disappointing, dysfunctional needs to move into the past, and then you could have choices and options moving forward. This spring, if you're looking for love, you may find it with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sarah, why is my sister D being so good to me these days? I came to live with her for some days as they wanted that. She's acting super sweet. Well, normally she can be irritated or doesn't show care much. I think she's feeling a little bit lonely. Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, I have a friend of mine who recently, like over the last few years, lost both of her parents. And I feel like she wants to stay in contact with me because like I'm part of the past more so than she really wants to see me or spend time with me, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But that's what it reminds me of. It's like she needs it. Like she's lonely or she's feeling disconnected or she's feeling like she needs support. So she's being nice because I don't think she wants you to leave. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit selfish, but it's okay. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Anyhow. Amy for the next 48 hours for Sunny. Perseverance pays off, and this person should listen to their intuition. They're making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Especially around work, school, or business, life is moving forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or they may spend time with somebody that they haven't seen in a while. Whatever it is, it would be pleasant. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Jazzy, I'm struggling financially. Will I get hired at you? I think you're going to wind up getting hired. Yeah, good. Good luck with that. Migu for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And you might be feeling, may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. But feeling ambitious, you're going to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Pretty good. Innovation, good. How are you? Good. Hanging in there, hanging in there. For you, you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, leads you to success. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You also could be feeling like paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Perseverance pays off with whatever it is you're investing time into. You also could be planning travel. Olivia, general for the next 5 days. For the next 5 days, you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Perseverance pays off. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be setting boundaries with somebody. If somebody's been giving you a hard time, enforce the boundaries. And then you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Shaho, love reading. Shaho, love reading. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got disappointments heal and move into the past, and love moves forward. So anything that's been disappointing, dysfunctional, disconnecting, hurtful, let it move into the past, and then your love life may be moving forward early summer with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may have long-term potential around your next relationship. If you're in a well-functioning relationship, that relationship could continue, but anything dysfunctional would need to move into the past. No, Alpha, the thing is, it's not that, it's like the drum has fallen off and there's like a big piece of metal that broke off and is all twisted up. I don't think that, I think that's why it's shut off. Like, I think that the motor still works and it still dries. But I think because that piece of metal came off and it's all twisted up, I don't think it's holding the back piece in. I think that's why it's grabbing the clothes. It's a mess. It's a mess. Anyway. I'll see if somebody wants to come and look at it, but that metal piece is all bent. It's really screwed up. You know what fell off a few years ago? Inside the dryer had like these, they were long, like maybe that long, and they were like screwed onto the dryer, which I'm going to guess keeps the clothes from getting twisted up, because since they broke off, the clothes get very twisted up. Anyway, it's time for a new dryer. I know it is. I can't remember when I got that dryer, but I'm going to say it was probably like 20 years ago. Could it be 20 years ago? 2006. Could be. Anyway. Jovi, I just had a great interview. Will I get the job? I think you are going to get the job. Things look pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, the donations went up to $3. Yeah, that's okay for this time. But just so you know, the donations are now a minimum of $3. I didn't realize that. Summons, me and my friend Tiana had a disagreement. Do you see us getting past it? I think you will get past it, yes. Michelle Henley, General. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news that you've been waiting on. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You have life moving forward and you're ready for it. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you also could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bella, I saw the super chat, but I don't think I've seen the question. Oh, there's Bella. Any good news? Any good news coming in? You may have choices and options come in around social activity and perseverance pays off. You may be feeling successful around life moving forward, especially around career. A new job or business opportunity may come in that brings in cause for celebration. There may be a fire sign around you of significance, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointment or heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Not bad. Lily, I got it. I haven't seen the question. I only answered one question, but I saw 2 PayPals come through. Marijuana spirit guidance. Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Bree, love for me and boyfriend Joseph B. Cooperation and compromise is suggested, especially around life moving forward. Listen to your intuition and express your wants and needs. Watch out for having a misunderstanding or a miscommunication that could lead to an argument. Maybe planning travel, old wounds heal and move into the past when you're clear about your wants and needs. But be willing to compromise. Not bad. Lily, love. I do want commitment, but I can't keep meeting duds. Let's get rid of the duds. You do have commitment coming in, absolutely. You have life changing for you for the better quickly, and you may feel relief around life moving forward. You could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're actually headed towards the 10 cups being full. You have a long-term commitment potential around. You also could have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, bringing in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. I think this may be the year that all of a sudden things start to move forward. purely precious, next in love with Roger. There may be some indecision around this situation, being a little bit out of balance. You have communication coming in, but other than that, I don't see all that much happening. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. Mianelli, General. Mianelli, General. May have something nice happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Money comes in, finances improve. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and life moves forward towards greener pastures when you're clear about your wants and needs. Virta, General. Virta, slow and steady wins the race, but perseverance pays off. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You may be feeling like cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business. You could have some money coming in. Finances could be improving, and that may make you feel relieved. You also could be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Emily, for the near future for Jane and me. Slow and steady wins the race, but communications coming in or picking up. Things could be moving forward, and you may feel successful or relief around things moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs may be helpful. You should be spending time together soon. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, life could change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. If you're undecided about something, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready, but you should have choices and options. You may have a Scorpio here. You could have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a committed relationship on the horizon if that's something that you're interested in. Not bad. Raymond, I know my ex is spying. Will she try to contact me in March? What do you say? I don't know that she's going to try in March because she's just not feeling confident, and she may not be ready to put herself out there, but she's going to continue to spy. Mihak, General. Mihak, slow and steady wins the race, but life may be moving forward towards greener pastures, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The hard work you put into work, school, or business, along with perseverance, is paying off. Could be spending time with the Pisces. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Cosmic, going to talk to my director, Jen, about Jess. I can't take it anymore. She was extremely rude to me this morning. I want to cry so bad. Will this affect my possibility of staying with Jess permanently? I don't think it's going to affect the outcome. No, I would say something if it's bothering you. Yeah, it's a good idea. New Dawn. Olivia, will I succeed on my exam on the 7th? I need to score minimum. I think you'll be fine. Yeah, I think you could do it. Lioness, General, I'm panicking about having to move soon. I have no idea what's going to do. Exhausted, one thing after another. I know, me too. It's one fucking thing after the other. I get it. Perseverance pays off and life is going to move forward for you. Cooperation and compromise is suggested, but life moves forward towards greener pastures. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You're going to find something else. You're going to end up moving. I'm going to say it maybe sometime early spring, like maybe late March, early April. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and it's going to be a good move. Emily, for today and tomorrow with Soha, expected today and tomorrow, when can I expect to see him? Okay, let's see. You don't have any plans as of right now? If you don't have any plans as of right now, you probably won't see him before the end of this week. If you, I mean, you would have to be the one to take the initiative, but otherwise things look a little slow, which may kind of stress you out a little bit. Like you might feel like he's not putting in enough effort or things are a little unsuccessful, but there will be communication. So I would let him know like what you want to do or what your idea is. I wouldn't wait on him because he looks slow to make plans or like he's not committing to anything just yet. Liz, Love General. Perseverance pays off and you should be feeling like pretty good about where love is. If you're currently in a relationship, things should be functioning well, maybe even improving. And you may have long-term potential around current relationship. If you're not with anyone, you still have a relationship coming in that has long-term potential. Maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You also may have a Virgo here or possibly a Gemini. D for today. Perseverance pays off. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anthony, what is going on with my offer? I'm still waiting for the official letter, but that's it, right? You're just waiting for the letter. You've already got the position. You may receive the letter within the next 10 days. Michelle. Oh, you're very welcome. Macy, can I get a general for the day? The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Success comes in around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news as well. Bebecita, general for this week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money may be coming in. Finances could be improving, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Not bad. Bree, love from me. Oh, I did that one. Metal Rain. When will me and Laura go on a date? You may be able to make that happen like this weekend. or maybe within the next 10 days or sometime between now and 10 days. Essence, I heard back from Militia. She sent it in last night, but today I'm having no energy to do it. If I push it off to Thursday or Friday, so I'm not rushing present, will it be okay? Or just do it today? I would do it today. If you can get it done today, yeah. I'm Lourdes for tomorrow. I'm Lourdes for tomorrow. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may have choices and options around social activity, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you may have money coming in or finances may be improving. Cinnamon, general for the rest of the day. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cooperation and compromise is suggested, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Being clear about your wants and needs helps life move forward, and you have money coming in, or news of money coming in. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? You may have a committed relationship coming in. If you're already with this person, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you may have new energy coming in. Exploring your options could lead you to success. You have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Being clear about your wants and needs could lead you to success. Pretty good. Vicky, general for tomorrow. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, and then you may walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redoing your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. You may have choices and options coming around social activity. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Space Hippie, I just got approved for a studio at the Channel in DC. Will it be my next home? Move-in is near mid-April. You can make that happen. Yeah, I mean, it's a free will thing. You have to decide, but the chance is pretty high that you will end up moving there. About a 70% chance, yes. Michelle, this is Michelle Moran. I'd like to know what Jay's thoughts or felt about the text message I sent. All right, I don't know what you said or what the situation is, but may feel like, I don't know if it knocked things out of balance or if the two of you might not be on the same page, or something is misaligned between the two of you. Yeah, something is misaligned between the two of you. I don't know what the text message said, but whatever it said may have made him feel like, all right, we're not looking at things the same way, or something is off or misaligned. Maybe even a miscommunication. Maybe curious and could be feeling a little bit like knocked off of balance. Carney, general for the week. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures with perseverance. You may have success come in around work, school, or business. You may even come up with an idea for like a side business, side project, side hustle. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Hi, All About Maine. We're all right. We're hanging in. I hope you are too. Peach, general. Oh, All About Maine. Do you want me to answer here or through email? Peach, perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal. Life moves forward, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. What? Oh my God. All right, I'm going to look at it now. Is this a place that you can go to in person and talk to them, or it's not that kind of a place? I would go and see if you can talk in person. It does look like they're willing to compromise or work things out with you. I don't understand what it is you would have to pay for. You shouldn't have to pay for anything. And if they push that, I would see if you could talk to a lawyer, because this is ridiculous. You did the work, you should be paid for it. Your perseverance is going to bring you to greener pastures. So it may only take like a letter from a lawyer or something to get the money from them. Yeah, it's like they're not, I don't think that they're going to want to pursue anything legally. So if you can get somebody to like write up a letter and say, listen, you owe X amount of dollars because of these dates worked, you may be able to get things to move forward quickly. And I would let the bank know, I think you already did, what happened, because I think that they will be willing to work with you too. There is relief coming in around you getting what is owed to you. But I would go see if you could talk to them in person. And if not, I would see if you could talk to a lawyer. Like, do one of those free consultation things and see what they say. Because you can't get scammed like this. At Three of Pentacles, it doesn't look like their intentions are to scam you. But you should never have to pay. Why should you have to pay anything? That's ridiculous. It's online. You know what I would do? I would just Google free lawyer consultation and see what comes up. Because if it's over what, 600, it's not petty, it's something else. I don't know legally, but that's what I would do. I would Google free consultation, see if you can ask somebody legally what their advice is. Maybe just writing a letter will get you what you need, and these people will you just go about, you get your money and run. Not deal with them anymore. 1,500, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to be out. Yeah, I would see if you can find a lawyer. I think you probably could. People are ridiculous. Holy cow. What are we doing here? Working for nothing? I can't stand that. Martusha, any good news coming in? Yeah, you could have good news coming in around finances improving, and a wish may come true around finances improving. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may even be planning travel. Not bad. Stacy for today. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. It may be business related because there's success coming in around like work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Success comes in around the home and also around work, school, or business. And then you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. If Taurus is currently in a relationship, they're probably happy and content with the way things are. If they're not with anyone, they may have choices and options coming in. They have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and they have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They're a little slow to move forward, but they seem to be kind of going with the flow of things. They do have a wish coming true around romance. Pretty good. Stacy, for today, you've got life changes for you for the better quickly, and success may be coming in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and perseverance pays off. You may have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it and feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. And then you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You might not get there today, but you're on your way, which is a good thing. Sakshi, what does H think about me? May find you to be perseverant, stable, grounded, kind-hearted, successful, like a compassionate, sincere friend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lally, what to expect for this March? The hard work you put into work, school, or business doesn't go unnoticed, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders when money comes in. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you might be feeling like cooperation and compromise leads you to success around work, school, or business. So does perseverance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, and you could be planning travel. Sanja, where did you donate? Sometimes they're slow to come through. Liz, general for today. For today, lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You have fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. All about me in general. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe that's the money thing. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around work, school, or business through cooperation and compromise. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. A new venture begins. I don't know if you already have a new job opportunity that you're thinking about, or if you're starting something new, but there may be a new opportunity that comes in that brings in extra money on the side that's not that same place. It's something different. Eric, what will things be like for me at work today? Things look okay. Grounded and stable, down to earth. Like a pleasant day. Overall, it may be pleasant. Like cooperation and compromise, like leads to success. Not bad. It's a pretty pleasant day.
Sarah, should I stay where I'm at or go to my dad's?
Like, what do you mean like moving in with your dad versus living where you are, or you just mean like visiting or temporary?
Show empathy, career for me. Exploring your options around career could lead you to success around things moving forward. Your perseverance around career pays off. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Success comes in. Old wounds heal and move into the past with new opportunities this spring. I would explore your options, see what's out there. You may find a new job that pays better or that's a better fit for you. Zuri, will my lawyer get me waived for tomorrow, being that I can't make it due to the car being totaled?
I'm not convinced. Yeah, I don't know. I would discuss that with the lawyer.
As of right now, it looks like you may need to go, whatever the thing is. Mariana, general for this weekend. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward successfully. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Cause for celebration comes in and life moves forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Oh, Essence, I answered for you. I said,
I would try to do it today if you can.
Stacy, finances for the rest of the week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and listen to your intuition when it comes to finances. Things may be slow to move forward, but cause for celebration comes in through perseverance this week. Not bad. Not bad. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something may make the weight of the world slip off your shoulders. Pretty good. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Mountain, I didn't see yours. No. No, I don't see yours at all, Mountain. Sandra, general. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business and could push life forward towards greener pastures. You could be planning travel. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon around social activity this spring. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Not too bad. Amber, general. Amber, perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Cooperation and compromise is helpful around work, school, or business. You could be spending time with a Capricorn. You may be spending time with a Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and perseverance pays off. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it's positive. Girly, new love. When it comes to love, you have long-term commitment coming in possible. You've got cause for celebration around choices and options. You do have love possible coming in with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be with, you could have a wish that comes true with water too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Virgo. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Not bad. Mountain, I asked if I met JD in person, would the chemistry be there for him? Would the age be a factor, or is there potential energy there? I think there could be potential here. Yeah, perseverance pays off, pushes things forward towards greener pastures. Through cooperation and compromise, a wish may come true. I think it is possible for something to come of this. I don't think the age matters. Holly, see in me. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but things could move forward successfully with cause for celebration when you're clear about your wants and needs. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Communications coming in or picking up, and you should see one another soon. Like perseverance could help things move forward around this situation. Bound, why is he the Libra acting distant towards me? Is he the actual person behind Carlos City in the game, or is it a different person? I think it is him. Yeah, I think that he may be feeling a little bit like weird, awkward, unsure, unsettled, like insecure, and that's why he's feeling a little bit, or you're feeling he's a little distant. I think it'll blow over pretty quickly, like maybe within the next couple of weeks he'll kind of go back to being normal. Love, general. Perseverance brings success in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Oh, thank you, love. My pleasure. Now, for the rest of this week. Life may change for you for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Perseverance pays off, but if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around finances improving. Not bad. Stacy, will enough money or in sales come in this week for me to pay all my bills this month? I think you're going to be able to pull it off. Yeah, I think you'll be able to pull it off. Oh, girly, I answered for you a few minutes ago. Coco, how's it going to go once you and I hang out? We're planning something now. It should go well. Feeling grounded, stable, happy, and content. It should be a good time. And then there'll be maybe more to follow. Anybody else here haven't answered for yet? Anybody else? Alrighty, Adonis, let me go to the email. Oh my God, I've been deleting emails because if it gets too full, it's like you won't be able to receive emails. Oh my God, I could just sit there and it's so many. And then the next morning, somebody coming over at night and it's all stupid shit. So annoying. Adonis, I'm reading it now. I do think that this person is okay. Yeah. I mean, I understand why you're worried because there was a past, but I think it's okay right now. Yeah, I think they're okay for right now. Yeah, they seem to be like slow, grounded, stable. I mean, their mind may be wandering. They could have a lot going on in their mind, like a lot of how you have crazy thoughts sometimes, like you think about everything. They may be going through some of that, but I think they're okay physically. YouTube blocks, yeah. It doesn't like whatever the word is. I don't know. So stupid. Poppy, I'm all right. How are you? Love reading for the week. Okay, perseverance pays off around love and makes a wish come true. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cooperation and compromise leads to success around love this week. Not bad. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys tonight. I'll go get my clothes out of the dryer. Hopefully they're dry. Alrighty. Thank you all very, very much for being here. I will see you guys tonight, maybe around 9 or 9:30. Have a nice afternoon.